Hey there and welcome back to Just Another Night. I'm Curtis and with me today is Idris.
Hey everybody.
Don't know why I said it like that because he's always here.
Yup.
You know, you win some, you lose some.
Oh, cheers mate. Well, I'm not about to do a running like Toby, but okay.
Ouch. That feels like a personal dig, alright.
Nah, it's all in good fun. Toby knows this.
It's cool. It's like I just drive everyone away.
I live with you, mate. I can't go anywhere.
Yeah, literally. If you try, you're literally contractually obligated to stay here.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I know where you live. I will chase you down. I do not mind.
Yep, just straight down the stairs. Second door.
So today we're going to be talking about, we're going back to the childhood vibe, mainly because it bangs. Like, every time we do it, we get a lot more plays. So we're hoping if we put childhood in the title, then, you know, somehow we will accrue some more listens.
Yeah.
So we're going to be going on about animated TV shows, where I say it's going to be mainly like comic book related.
Yeah.
But it probably won't be.
Nevertheless, should we jump in with the first one then?
Yeah, let's go. Where do you want to start?
Shall we start with Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
So I feel like for both of us, that's one of the biggest topics.
I'm just gonna, so for everyone that's listening audio, you're not gonna be able to see this, but if you just look on the clip on YouTube, you'll be able to see. I'm just gonna show my Spider-Man vape battery to the camera, just to prove how much of a die-hard fan I am.
Yeah, it's a bit scary sometimes.
I'm sure that Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's a good man.
But, so, the one that kind of started Spider-Man for me wasn't actually the comics, it was the 90s animated TV show. That dark, gruesome kind of take on Spider-Man. I feel like if you look at how things are now and how things were back then, people wouldn't really say it was much of a kid's show. So it wasn't one of those shows that was really dumbed down for kids. It wasn't the whole bright colours and happy-go-lucky atmosphere. It had some really sort of dark stories to it. One that really pops up for me is when Spider-Man, it goes wrong basically, and he ends up as a spider. Like, I thought that was pretty creepy. I'd seen it a few times before, but yeah.
Like, I know that me and Idris have been watching a rerun of The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. I quite like how they brought sort of S.H.I.E.L.D. and all the rest into that.
Yeah, I like how they've kind of tried to incorporate as much as they can from the whole Marvel universe into Spider-Man. Personally, my favourite episode so far is the Peter Porker episode, which is just hilarious.
Yeah, see, I've ran through, I think, 3 seasons now. I'm not sure where you've gotten to on it.
I don't know.
But there's more involving Peter Porker, so...
Good, he's a good man of mine.
There's a crossover episode, which is quite a big season finale. I'm sure you're going to love that very much.
Yeah, for me, if we talk about ones like that, I think the one that kind of springs to my mind is Teen Titans.
Mm-hmm.
So, Teen Titans is now a kids show.
Yeah.
It wasn't before.
No.
It was very much aimed at teenagers, but I think they only did like 1 or 2 series. And then they kind of like revamped it and completely changed it. But it used to be a lot darker. There used to be a lot of like really questionable subject matter, I would say. Yeah. And then they've changed it. So like now they don't use their powers ever for some reason. And they just sit around in a house and do weird stuff. Whereas they actually used to go out and like fight and, you know, do the stuff that the Teen Titans were supposed to do. And now they just don't do it anymore. It's just a bit like, okay, thank you. Yeah, they've done so many different like animated iterations of Spider-Man. Like, it's genuinely mad. I haven't watched all of them because I don't have that much time.
Yeah, me neither.
But I think Spider-Man is definitely one of the prime examples of how well animated TV shows can work, especially for kids. Like, and in like the whole superhero genre as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, I know that they're doing a lot of live action stuff now because that's like they've got the budget, they have the technology to do that amazing CGI. So like, why not?
Yeah.
But I think there's some weird stuff about animated shows that kind of make it, I wouldn't say better, but different.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far what we've learned from this podcast is I've done a lot of weird stuff that ends me up on TV, and we're going to Skegness.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't know if the Butterfly Martians will still be there though.
Damn it, we'll have to find out. We've got to book them in then.
Yeah, we'll see.
Bye guys, we're going to Skegness now.
But it's good. Like, I definitely do recommend it. We had like a tradition every single year, at least once, me and my dad would walk from the caravan site to town.
Right.
But just through going to the beach.
Okay.
So we'd just walk along the beach. Bear in mind, yeah, it was about 5 miles. And when we started this, I was like 9. But we did it every single year, and every single year we get to town, he would sit down and have a pint, and I'd just be there like, I just want to go home now, my legs hurt. I didn't want to walk this much. Which was it's just funny.
I'm glad it's like not just my dad who always wanted to go on the weird hikes and stuff.
Yeah, no.
Like my dad would do the same thing. I remember going to like places like Durdle Door down south and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he'd just be like, oh no, we're gonna walk all the way to this point or that point or go up this hill. It's like, why? I want to sit on the beach and chill.
Yeah.
I remember one trip we went like we did a lot of day trips, just because it was cheaper and like, so we'd get up like first thing in the morning, at like I don't know 6 o'clock, drive there, get there for like 8 or something, spend the entire day, then we come back last thing at night. And one of the times we went to Wales, to go check out a waterfall. So
nice.
Got there, parked up, massive waterfall, and then my dad's like, yeah, we're going to the top now. It was like the steepest thing ever. And we were just running up it, because like, it was one of those things like, you hate it as a kid, but then you've also got the excitement of like, haha, you guys are all the way down there and we're all the way up here kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then coming back down was just hell, because you're like, oh god, I've just walked this far and now I've got to go back down.
See, to be fair, mine did originally start as being like it was a family thing, like we all used to make the walk.
Mm-hmm.
But then obviously like my mum got very ill, and because my mum was really ill, we couldn't all go. And to be honest, I think my dad just wanted some time away from my mum. Like, no shit, just that. So I was just like, alright, yeah, that's chill, we'll just go. Obviously being like very little at the time, I was like, it's cool. Me and my dad would go, and then my 2 sisters would like stay with my mum, and they'd probably like get the bus in or anything, because at this point no one in my family drove.
Yeah.
So it was like, it just made more sense. Like we used to get the train down there.
Fair enough.
Yeah. You say fair enough, not fair enough. So here's another story about what happens when you go to Skeg. Actually, you know what? This one wasn't even Skegness. We went to a place called Clacton-on-Sea one year. Different caravan. It was crazy. And basically, Pokemon Ruby just came out.
Okay.
Right. This story gets really sad. I just want to point that out. So, like, I need everyone that's listening and watching to get a box of tissues. So, we got on the train. We went there. There was like 4 changes. Every change I did absolutely fine. Then we got to Clacton-on-Sea. Turned my Game Boy off. Put it on the table.
Oh no.
Walked off the train. My entire week was planned to sit on the beach and play Pokemon Ruby.
Why would you do that?
I left my Game Boy and Pokemon Ruby on the bench.
Why, Curtis?
I was so close to the Elite Four. we had just like as soon as we got off, I was sat in the train station. I was crying. I was like absolutely blubbering like a baby, and we tried to get, but the train had already left. It'd gone the other way, and they checked it. Someone had taken it, so we couldn't get my Game Boy back.
Tragic.
So that's.
I feel like we're gonna have to take a minute here for like to compose himself right now, because
honestly, like thinking about it, I just like remembering how upset I was makes it feel a little bit worse. But let everyone know it's fine, because I did replace it, and also inside of this Game Boy Advance, I'll let Idris have a look. What game is that?
Show it to everyone.
It's Pokemon Ruby.
Yeah.
So don't worry, guys. I did get it back. And, well, I didn't get it back. I bought a new one. I said I bought a new one. My mum bought me a new one because she felt really bad after the holiday, because I basically spent the entire week, like, crying. So, not all holidays are good holidays, folks. So if you're listening and you have kids, and they have, like, a DS, a Switch, or a Game Boy, don't let them leave it on a train, because it does permanent damage. I still think about this now. And that was like 11 years ago. It's not good.
Man, that's tragic, that is.
I'm going to stop talking and let you talk for a minute while I try and compose myself.
I feel like we've got like very far off topic as well.
Yeah, 100%. But this is the thing. I feel like it's okay. We're talking about our childhood and the stuff that we kind of...
It works. It works.
Yeah.